G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally put it into the return until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing, Bridgewater.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Play action now. Bridgewater on the move to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah.
And he is all the way up past the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones escaping the pressure right. They've got his man complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And 7 at the 39-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Washington nothing.
Second down at 7.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Past the 20. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 23 yards on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the gun, Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Bridgewater again. So it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off around the 27. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
At their own 30.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Target here, Darius Slayton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second and long. Jones. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A 43-yard.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Taken down by Ruben.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirect.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
3rd down.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Gibson, the ball.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Robert Foster, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short in for 6.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and through. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Operating from the gun. Jones eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Jones. Flushed out right. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Rolling to his right. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6-yard pickup brings up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, second down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Washington.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And now Washington a PAT away from taking the lead.
His kick.
And he puts it through.
Makes this Washington 14. Giants 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Jones on first down, escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
7-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Hassan Reddick in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out.
That's caught inside the 20. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Off play action, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jones now operating from the gun. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Bridgewater. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They're going to keep it on the ground, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington is going to win the football game. On first down, it's Gibson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Jones. On play action. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 46. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Washington,
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for Washington, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all. Tall, walk on my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew.